Round 6 of MXGP came from the Netherlands, and MX2 Race One. It was a lightning start for Romain Febvre on the Wilvonistan Husqvarna, who grabbed the Fox Hole Shot Award. Championship leader Arnold Tonis crashed out. Behind him also was the 243 of Tim Geiser and a few others, as Jeffrey Hurlings did well to avoid the melee at turn 1, and by the start of lap 2 had found a way into the lead with that pass on Romain Febvre. Jordi Tixier moved into third with this pass on the Spaniard, number 17, Jose Boutron. And that then opened up a whole can of worms behind him, because the battle for fourth was pretty intense between the 59 Husqvarna of Alexander Tonkov, the 17 of Boutron, and Valentin Guyot, who a couple of corners after this found his way into fourth by passing both riders. Kawasaki pitboards were hanging out for Dylan Ferrandis, who was outside of the top 20 on lap 1 and found his way into 8th by the time the checkered flag fell. But it was a domination display from Jeffrey Hurlings on the Red Bull KTM, who went on to win moto number 1. Tixier was 2nd, Febvre 3rd, Guyot 4th, Tonkov was 5th. MXGP Race 1, and Tony Cairoli on the Red Bull KTM flew through turns 1 and 2 to pick up the Fox Hole Shot Award. Gauthier Paulin, 21. Jeremy Van Hoorbeek, 89, and Stephen Frossard followed him through with the Russian on the HRC Honda. Kenny Bobryshev not as far behind in 5th. Commander Sal started well in 6th ahead of his teammate on the Rockstar Energy Suzuki's there of Kevin Strygos, with Tyler Rattray on the Red Bull Ice One Husqvarna down in 8th place. Tony Cairoli, though, picked up a problem with his front wheel. He had a heavy landing on the opening lap. Just through this section here, you can see the wheel all buckled. That started to cause him too many problems. He tried to open up a gap, but in the closing stages, that gap proved not to be as big as he expected, and he had to yield to the closing 21 Gauthier Paulin on the Monster Energy Kawasaki. He also had to move aside for the number 89 Yamaha factory rider, Jeremy Van Hoorbeek. At that point, Cairoli dropped to 3rd, but he still managed to hang on. Paulin won the race, Van Hoorbeek was 2nd, Cairoli 3rd, Sal was 4th. MX2 Race 2, Jeffrey Hurlings, number 84, Red Bull KTM, was looking at his 5th straight overall victory here as Valentin Guyot saved the big slide through turn 1. Tixier picking up the whole shot award there, but Jeffrey Hurlings wasn't long before he was in the lead. Tixier 2nd, Febvre 3rd, Ferrandis 4th, as Tim Geiser escaped that moment and would hold on to finish in 9th place. Tixier made a few mistakes of his own. He eventually came home in 5th on that 911, but a little bit better race this time for the 200 of Arnold Tonis. He was involved in a right battle with a 461 of Febvre, the 122 his teammate Dylan Ferrandis, and that battle would go all the way down to the wire, with Tonis winning out on the final lap, final turn, 2 positions gained for him. But Hurlings, though, was in dominant fashion once again. He's yet to lose a moto here since 2010, and he was en route to his 5th straight victory around this Valkenswaard circuit. When the flag fell, it was Hurlings all the way. Tonis 2nd, Febvre 3rd, Ferrandis 4th, Tixier was 5th. And the overall Grand Prix belonged to Jeffrey Hurlings, Febvre was 2nd, Tixier was 3rd, Guyot 4th, Tonis was 5th. And your podium this weekend saw Hurlings take the championship leader's red plate from Arnold Tonis, who slips to 2nd. Jeffrey Hurlings then a winner for the 5th straight time here in Valkenswaard. 2nd time to visit for the podium for Romain Febvre there in yellow for Wilvonistan factory Husqvarna Racing. Jordi Tixier, Red Bull factory racing KTM, also 2nd consecutive visit for him this weekend. But more importantly than the win for Jeffrey Hurlings here this weekend was the fact that 2 wins meant that he would leave here with the red plate in his back pocket. He's the new championship leader as we head to Spain in 1 week's time.
Jeffrey Hurlings, another victorious weekend here. Would you say this is one of your favorite tracks?
Well, if you win 5 in a row, it means I'm pretty good at this track. But you know, especially it's my home GP, and it's always cool to come and race here. And you know, winning the 5th time in a row, it's so amazing. And the home crowd support me so much. So it's really good. And the Red Bull KTM, you know, the bike was so great. The guys worked so hard behind me, and you know, to come out with another win is just amazing. Thank you, guys.
MXGP Race 2, Antonio Cairoli, Red Bull KTM, once again fastest out of the blocks. Picked up the Fox Hole Shot Award, leaving Jeremy Van Hoorbeek and Suzuki's in his wake as Gauthier Paulin fell towards the end of the 1st lap. Not only did Bobryshev collide with him, but Sean Simpson, unsighted, clipped Gauthier Paulhan on his way through. Paulhan would not rejoin the race. Ken de Dijker out of the second race, just one race too early, possibly for a return from injury for the big Belgian, leaving his teammate Tony Cairoli to lead every single one of the 17 laps. Jeremy Van Hoorbeek came under pressure in the closing stages in that second place on the blue number 89 Yamaha factory racing machine from the number 22 Strybos, and that mistake was just one moment too far for Jeremy Van Hoorbeek. Had nothing to offer in terms of resistance, the number 22, Kevin Strybos, and it was an easy pass through for Strybos in the end with 4 laps to go. So Cairoli then was your winner. Strybos was second, Van Hoorbeek third, de Sal fourth. Joe Roulance on the J-Race Honda came home in a great 5th place. But the overall Grand Prix looked like this. Tony Cairoli on 45, Van Hoorbeek second on 42, Strybos third on 37, edging out his teammate de Sal and Roulance, who had a great 5th overall. Tony Cairoli, though, continues to lead the championship. Van Hoorbeek now moves up to second, de Sal third. Paulhan losing more ground in the championship chase, stays 4th. Podium then, MXGP round 6 of the Netherlands. Antonio Cairoli, Red Bull KTM Factory Racing, Jeremy Van Hoorbeek, Yamaha Factory Racing, and Kevin Strybos on the right. Rockstar Energy Suzuki World MXGP. And of course, that win today means Tony Cairoli extends his lead at the top of the championship table.
Yeah, you know, this is my 6th GP in a row here in Valkenswaard, so, you know, I'm really happy about it. And first race, I was, you know, at all shot controlling the race. I was riding good, you know, smooth, and like I always do on the sand. I like it a lot. And then in some points, so like after three laps, I feel something strange in the front wheel, and then I had to be careful. But it still was going good. I had the lead till 3 laps before the end, 4 laps. But then it got worse and worse, and last 3-4 laps I had to give up, and yeah, I ended up 3. So I was looking forward to win this GP. So second race I want to win in any case. I want to do my best to be there in front and see what happened in the back. Unfortunately for me, you know, I could make a good race, and you know, unfortunately for Gauthier, he may crash. I hope it's nothing too serious, and he can join us next week in Spain. But overall, I'm really happy, and thanks to everybody.